Getting you set for a matchup between the Cavaliers and the New York Knicks. Remember, the Cavs, they sit at the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, and the New York Knicks, they are at number 4. As we pull up the standings to take a look at the complete picture here of the Eastern Conference, it's been a little bit, Stephen A., since we've had a temperature check, asked how you felt about your squad.
I'm depressed about them.
Yeah.
And I think that's the appropriate word here, in all honesty, because I think what's important to recognize is this. The New York Knicks are just injured. Yeah. It's not a situation. It's one of those rare moments that I can't point the finger at anybody. I can't point the finger at Leon Rose. I think he's done an outstanding job. Him and his staff. Tom Thibodeau clearly has done an exceptional job as the coach of this franchise. When you saw OG Anunoby arrive in New York City, the New York Knicks had gone the month of January like 12-2, best record in the NBA. They were balling. Defensive efficiency went from like 18th or 19th to number 1. Okay? And then all the injuries took place. OG goes down, Julius Randle goes down, Mitchell Robinson's been out for most of the season, etc. And so when you look at it from that perspective, and then you think about the pickup of Bogdanovich, and you think about the pickup of Burks, with the way Jalen Brunson is playing, if those 3 guys were in the lineup healthy, I think the Knicks would be standing here right now as the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. So I look at it from that standpoint. I say, what can you say? I would love to, I not love it, but I would definitely crucify the Knicks under normal circumstances. They don't deserve that here. They're just injured.
Yeah, and look, very measured take there, and I think appropriate. This Knicks team has done everything right. Their front office has been great. They've done a nice job. We saw, when healthy, what this team could be. And we saw it over the stretch of the whole month when they were fantastic in January. No team can overcome injuries. This is, especially in basketball. Jalen Brunson has done as much as he possibly could, but they've lost 7 of their last 10, and you can attribute it to health. And OG Anunoby, we saw how great he was when he was playing. Randle was playing great. The hard thing is I don't know what's going to happen. Is Randle coming back? Is he not coming back? And the other thing about the Knicks is we're not going to get to find out. When you're an executive in a sport, you get clarity when you're healthy. When you're healthy and you lose, you know. When you're not healthy, then you go into the offseason and say, well, what about January? We were good. So the hardest thing is if this team goes into the playoffs not healthy, they're not going to really know how good they can be.
Well, and Tom Thibodeau said before the game that Julius Randle has started to take light contact, but nothing with a player in practice yet. He's just doing some work with pads. That's the point that he's at.
Well, yeah, look, the Knicks are not healthy. Both of y'all had great points about the Knicks, but what about the number 2 seed that they're playing against, the Cleveland Cavaliers? What's up with them?
So no Donovan Mitchell tonight.
But what's up with them, man? And why I say that, who are they? Right? They've been up and down since the All-Star break. We're looking at, can they play Jared Allen and Evan Mobley at the same time? Sometimes, majority of the time, if it's a close game, we watching Evan Mobley on the bench. Like, why can't they figure that out? And what's up with Donovan Mitchell? Is he hurt? Like, is he injured? Like, what's the?
It's 3 of the last 6 games.
Yeah. Okay, but like the inconsistency from like him being available. Like it's a lot of question marks. And for a young team that's trying to make strides, that's trying to do some things in the Eastern Conference, and today is an important game for them. And I know the Knicks are not healthy, but this is the same Knicks team with the same leader in Jalen Brunson that sent them home last season. Right. So you got to come in here and stand on business. We watched what Jaylen Brown said on national TV about how the Celtics were holding it against Bob Myers' Golden State Warriors, and we saw how they stood on business.
I don't know why.
It's the same thing the Cavs need to do.
I don't know why we had to go to that situation. Well, I'm not sure how that was even
relevant. We'll get into that much more.
The Cleveland Cavaliers.
Knicks are 6-8 without both Randle and OG Anunoby in the lineup over the last 14 games. Cavs are 3-3, since the All-Star break, and obviously 3-6 without Donovan Mitchell. When you look at him from that standpoint, 3 of the 6 games, he's missed. You got to look at it from this perspective. I'm just of the mindset, when it comes to Donovan Mitchell and what you just brought up, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. This is not a brother that just misses games.
Sure.
When he misses games, there's a reason for that. Now, there are some people whose names I will not bring up because I want to be nice, that every time they sitting on a bench looking like like male models and stuff like that, they tick me off to no end, okay? Because they will run to the bank to get there, make sure their check is in their account, but they can't get on the basketball court. That's not Donovan Mitchell. If Donovan Mitchell is missing games, I'm going to take that seriously. They won an 18-2 run before the All-Star break. They were balling, and he was a big reason why. I got to look at it and give him the benefit of the doubt. Cleveland 7-12 against the other playoff caliber teams in the Eastern Conference, or in recent memory. But I just got to look at them.
Yeah, but Stephen A., the East is wide open. Outside of the Celtics, the East is outside of the Celtics.
That's a big outside.
No, but I'm just saying it's wide open for somebody to make a push. Wouldn't y'all all agree if the Cavs make it to the conference finals, they had a successful season?
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
so
Yes. Well, and I think you said earlier, who are they? That's fair, right? What are the Cavs? We do this. We all do this. We exaggerate what a team did the previous year in the playoffs. We're still hanging on to what they did. I don't know if you guys are, but
no,
I think what happens then is we don't believe it until we see it with the Cavs.
Right.
So they've been 21-6 since January 1st. So they're not. We've been quietly, whether we like it or not, played pretty good basketball.
Right, that's
the problem
tied
is
for the best record in the NBA in that span with the Celtics.
We just don't. Now, I won't speak for everybody else. Nobody's buying it, right? Because then what we saw last year.
What happened.
That's what. Yeah, right. We saw what happened.
Yeah.
So until, and that's okay. Cleveland's got to own that and say, okay, we're going to show you in the postseason what we're capable of. Donovan Mitchell, we've seen him have some amazing postseasons.
Yeah.
Like exceeding regular season.
and still fall short.
Right.
We have
Utah
witnessed,
and now Cleveland.
Okay, we have witnessed Donovan-led teams fall short in the postseason.
Right.
Have phenomenal regular season. And what I'm saying is this young group, after the All-Star break, when we're watching everybody else starting to click, all the teams that are considered title contenders starting to, what?
Because I'm asking you why you tripping. Last time I checked, it's March. The playoffs ain't begin. I got your argument is profound. You're right on point if we're talking about April. What they going to do?
Of the play-in tournament, Stephen A.
They're the number 2 seed.
It don't matter. They need to stay there. They're only up by half a game.
Okay, what if they the 3 seed?
What are you guys arguing about? I don't even know what you're arguing about. I don't even know what
you bringing up Donovan Mitchell like today's the playoffs.
Well, but
It ain't the playoffs.
Of all people, Donovan Mitchell is the most acutely aware of the lack of success that he's had in the postseason, and the Cavaliers are also aware that there is so much on the line, including Donovan Mitchell's future in Cleveland, that hangs in the balance for this postseason.
By the way, the producers want us to be nicer. I will remind the producers we're in a very good mood considering how long we've been here today. We're in a very good mood.
Somebody
Okay,
get touchy
we
when
good.
you talk about.
We're good.
Somebody get sensitive.